turn right there, no way I would have been able to hit those speeds before. Alright, what's good, gang? It's your boy GK. We back with another video. What we got rocking for you today is I'm gonna do a quick review on the 034 Motorsports Sway Bar. And honestly, this is something new I'm trying to do right now. This is called the 2-minute review, where I'm gonna review things. I'm gonna go over the good, the bad, and the ugly of the modifications that I do for my car. So anyways, let's jump into it. This is the 034 Motorsports Rear Sway Bar review. Let's check it out. But first, let's get a cold start. Alright, gang, so we back on the twisty roads. Quick reviews. First thing I noticed when I was whipping with the new rear sway bar, the driving characteristics. The car's changed completely. I would say about 2 times the amount of handling performance I've noticed after changing out to this new rear sway bar. The biggest characteristics I noticed are the rear end will swing out a bit faster. So that means that you can come around a turn and hit the gas a little bit quicker, because when you point it and you hit the gas, it's gonna go that way that you want it to go. It's definitely reduced the understeer, increased the oversteer that you feel from the vehicle. I would say a bit more of the lift off, but here, let's see. Like that, so much better. This in combination with the rear stress bar has been a game changer for this car. The second pro I've noticed, I'm able to keep up in turns and twisties compared to what I used to be able to do. This thing is a game changer as a result of that. Plus, it came with some new bushings. Way improved. Way improved compared to beforehand. All right, so we got a couple little curves up here. Like that turn right there, no way I would have been able to hit those speeds before. Locked in, baby. Just locked in. All right. The next pro I've noticed, some crazy improvements as far as just day-to-day driving, hopping on the expressway. I think it has a bit to do with the fact that it's new components that are in the rear there, and the old ones might have been worn out just a bit too, aiding in the fact of this feeling such of an improvement as well. This car has 154,000 miles on it at this point, so that's something to keep in mind. Beforehand, I would hit that turn maybe at about a 40. Now I'm going at about 50. Crazy difference. And that's big when you're coming around a turn. I can definitely feel more of a shift right here with my body, and the car is like riding on rails at this point. Amazing. All right, next, let's jump into some cons. Okay, so on top of all of that, the cons that I've noticed. The biggest con that I've noticed with this is it's starting to show the age of the vehicle. Like I said, this car has 154,000 miles on it. That 154,000 miles are really starting to play an impact. I can feel the difference of the shocks, the struts, all of that really now starting to show the weak points of the vehicle. That is the biggest con that I've noticed, and that might be the biggest con that you notice if your car has some high mileage or you haven't done coilovers, shocks, struts, or some lowering springs. All right, squad, so now you've heard the pros and the cons of something like this. What is the ugly? The ugly I would notice is the subframe clunk. I'm starting to get that happening now, so my next modification may have to be the collar kit, so that way I can eliminate that subframe clunk. This is one of the biggest uglies that I've noticed. It clunks every time now when I get in and out of the driveway, things like that. This has been the largest ugly that I've noticed as a result of that, just because of the fact that it might be stiffer in the rear. The handling is a little bit different. It's causing more subframe clunk. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this quick review. I'm trying to hit that 2 minutes. If it ended up being 3 minutes, because your boy had a lot to talk about and trying some different things in this video. If you like these short reviews where I show the pros, the cons, the uglies of this, make sure to leave it in the comment section below. So make sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button. I can't wait to see you in the next video. And if you want to see something cool, check out the video I'm gonna post up there. This is gonna show the installation of this modification, so that way you can do it at home if you're looking for a rear sway bar for your car. I'll holler at you in the next video. Peace.
Okay. What's up? I've been on a paper chase for months. I've been on a marathon for months. All in all, I can't just get enough. I know.